Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons Night here on Massively Overpowered Television. And tonight is DDO. So not only is it Dungeons and Dragons, but it's Dungeons and Dragons online. Well, I mean, if we're streaming it, it's probably online, but not necessarily. So, you never know. So good to have you all joining with us today. Yes, it might sound a little different. I am back up in the very empty office, and it's a bit echoey in here. But that's okay, because it's nice to be back. Yay! Oh my goodness, everyone. So tonight we are going to be doing we finished a storyline, right? But this quest is technically for in the middle of it, but apparently it's kind of considered like a side quest, so that if you ever need to run the chain again, then you're not actually having to do this one again, because people might quit the game. Jumping puzzles, folks. Jumping puzzles. So to force jumping puzzles on people is never a good thing. To have them available for people, that is a good thing. So yes, we are here. All right, now that I've gone to... Yeah, I did not claim the green die. I should. And I ran off away from Sophie, so... I shot to look for Sophie. Oh, I needed to sell a couple things. That's what I needed to do. But I think that's a quest person, not a buy and sell person. Yep, nope. Let me join up with my amazing comrades, my group mates of awesomeness. As soon as I figure out where Discord is over on this monitor. There we go. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Why is it not... Let's try this again. Okay, yes, yay! Yes. So if anybody wants to do it, coupon code can't pinch me. Except poor Sophie does not get hair color. Okay, I do need to sell a couple things. Sophie, lead me on. If I did not have my guide Sophie, we would never get anywhere, people. Wait, he is modeling the green hair dye? It doesn't dye his scales. Poor Sophie. I only have a couple slots I can open up. That's as far as I got. But it's something. Alright, can everyone hear me okay? Can everyone hear the game okay?
Yep.
Oh, I might have to turn Discord up so everybody can hear you guys okay. Let's come over here and check that out. Yeah, let's turn you guys up. Maybe because you only get one for free and you want more for other characters? I don't know. That is kind of crazy. They give you one die and one die remover, so I figure it's a one-time only, right?
Yes.
Alright, so if you want it for other characters. Anyone I can sell to around here? These are all skill people.
Yeah, I'm at the Anvil Fire Inn, and there's a barkeep here you can sell to.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, there's somebody right there. Never mind.
Yeah, he's snooty. He won't sell to you.
Snot. I'm still following. I'm here. Oh man, that is like my favorite green. Dart, that looks good on you. That looks good.
Oh, thank you very much.
Why walk down the hill when you can jump? Yeah, I tried to start with cleaning out my bank since I knew I'd just thrown stuff in there previously. Didn't quite help.
Yeah, all us short folk should have all the green on.
Well, I had to make room before I could claim it. I will definitely do it. So I just
You
need
didn't even
to.
have enough room to. Nope, I'm not going to ask about your inventory. Don't tell me. Don't want to know.
Don't look
Yeah.
at the screen.
I do.
I would highly recommend everybody spirit bind here.
Go to the store, right? And redeem code. Can't pinch me. Coupon successfully redeemed. Is it just in my inventory, or do I have to log in and out?
Should just be in your inventory.
Okay, there's the hair dye reversion. Actually, I'm not quite sure where the dye went. Do you only get... Oh, there it is. Smells strongly of vinegar and sour apples. I just click on it.
Yep. Double click. And you actually like eat the hair dye to turn your hair.
And I am likely going to stay this way a while because I love this color. Although I need to change back to... I need to show off my... Let's turn off the cloak. There we go. Oh, you're even wearing the green jacket now. I don't think I picked that one up. I'll stay Christmas tree-ish, I guess. Although it is free, I could go pick it up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I picked it up tonight.
I should have done it when I was right there.
So I only grabbed the red one before.
I'm like the only one not in it. Alright, yeah, okay, I'll go get it.
Is there a quest person in here or out there somewhere?
Out here.
Alright, I'll pick up the quest and then I'll run and...
Well, there's a teleporter right nearby too. So, which do you want to do first? You want to get the quest first, or you want to get that?
I will go wherever I'm led.
I think Sophie was leading you to the teleporter.
Oh,
so.
okay. Jacket first is quicker. Alright. There goes one open inventory slot.
I mean, technically, you can throw away your red one.
Why? The red one's the one I want to keep for good. Wait, where am I heading? I do not remember which place it is to go to.
P?
Fairlane. Alright.
I'll just wait here.
That's where I started, so I'm kind of annoyed I forgot to turn around and grab it.
Okay, I'm over at the quest if you want to walk over to me.
Alright, green. green anniversary team outfit. So did I actually get that?
You're going the right way. Keep going.
Wait, that does not look green.
And make a right.
No, it says it's green. Okay.
It's green in the right light, but it's a bad green. It's DDO. We've had
Okay, yeah,
these
just...
awful discussions of DDO colors.
Well, everybody looked green in the last zone, then I put this on and I'm like, blue? What? But I want to match my companions. You can throw it away because you can grab another one before the event ends. Oh, I see. So I think the silver and the red were the two I really wanted to keep.
And they're account bound, so you could also like trade it through your bank to another character.
I don't have
Hold
any
it
other
there.
characters. You mean I need to make a character? I need to make a mule alt.
Yep.
I actually had a character and I played her. She was my mule alt in Arcage, and her name was Mule in Gaelic. It was great. Oh, this is my quest. Good thing you're here. A delicate situation. More blood tide pirates found in the passage. The Blood Road. Take me home, Blood Road. To the place I don't belong.
This is an extreme challenge dungeon. It contains extreme difficulty monsters or puzzles. And we're going in on a lead.
We've lost some good people locating this passage. I don't want to lose more. Don't worry. I'm not good people. Ooh.
Where is everybody? I thought we were still getting jackets.
Back at Health tonight, getting the quest.
Sophie!
But
We all
where?
stepped in already.
Can you, if I can step out, right?
I don't know how it deals with it anymore. It used to be that if you leave and come back when it's still active, you
Just
get less.
where is it?
Go up the bridge outside of the Anvil Fire Inn. Like instead of turning
Yeah.
left into the inn, turn right.
South of Anvil Fire Inn.
Okay.
I'm reading Sophie's directions. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the only NPC outside they'll give a quest in that general area.
And then
And
there's
the entrance
like a
to
little
the dungeon is right next to him.
Yep, the little sewer plate right next to him.
Sorry, I should have looked around to make sure we were all there. I thought we were all at the quest giver already.
I thought I was the only, so that was my bad. I just assumed I was holding everyone up, so I was being fast.
I was just about to ask if we'd lost our cleric when she said something.
Yeah, bad party. Don't lose cleric. There we are, our own little party of leprechauns here. And of course, I celebrated St. Patrick's with a Star Wars Christmas ugly shirt. With Yoda. It was great. Actually, I think it was supposed to be the child. It's kind of hard to tell on that shirt. All right.
I had some very delicious corned beef and cabbage.
Hey, wait. Do we
Wait for
want
what?
any of my elemental resist spells, or is no?
I think that's why Sophie changed the ship. So we'll have it already, maybe. I don't know. Which ones do you have?
I can cast all of them. I can either give people acid, cold, electricity, fire, or sonic. Later. Save them for now. Okay. Alrighty.
Down we go.
Down, you say? Whee! Who would spend all that time climbing? And that was somebody without Featherfall.
Somebody plummet.
Somebody shot past me. Zoom.
Oops.
So fast I wasn't sure if it was Hikari or Cat.
That was me. I forgot I changed out of my Featherfall boots, but there's water, so it's all good. Yeah, I started to plummet like, oh crap.
I always
trying to catch the ladder.
Oh gosh, yeah.
What color is this water?
Greenish
Icy
gray.
tendrils of biting cold swirl around you in stagnant sewer air.
I think I gotta turn their speaking volume up just a tatty bit.
We aggroed.
We did. Oh, I wasn't even there.
Yeah, I tried not to go far. I don't think I was the one who did it.
I didn't even. I was trying to do system. Because I can't really hear the dungeon master, so I'm trying to change audio setting.
Okay, I'll adjust it now and let us know when you're ready. 'Cause I'm not moving.
Okay, yeah, he's at 100%, so I just gotta move master up, I guess. Alright, there we go. I'll just move combat sounds down again. Alright. Oh, that's icy.
There's a lever here.
Touchy, touchy lever. Yes.
Do we have any idea what that just did?
We don't, but this has some good light for some screenshots if people want to go behind me. Tall people in the back. Trying to make sure I get the bat wings not covering our faces. There we go. Nice, thank you. Hey, that, oh, I forgot the UI. Yes. There we go. Don't know what that did, but maybe it did. I mean, the clicky, clicky, who knows? Oh, Sophie, I feel like you stick out with no green scales. That's no fair. They should be able to change your scales.
Maybe the lever opened to this?
Maybe. Everybody has their water breathing things on, right?
No, I do.
Yes.
Danger, stop.
Wow, that's rough. Putting it right where people need to go out to get air. Yeah, look at those spikies.
Stop.
Wow, there's another one over there. If you surface, you can get a look at what we're about to be ascending, alright?
I'm high.
Ah. Oh, look how glowy our hair gets. I love it. A Welsh dragon, close enough. Alright, well, shall we?
I'm checking for more traps. There's a valve down here. I'm just checking to see. Yeah, I got at least one more trap detected.
Can hear one somewhere.
Yeah, it was like on the other side of where he was, though.
It's like this one might have been a double trap. All these little fishes on the wall might be traps. Alright, do we want to fight those guys over there first, or turn the valve and see what it does? Or are we somewhere completely different? Where are we going?
I'm worried, like, if we do the valve, it'll get rid of the water. Then if you fall, you hit hard ground. But
My vote would be to take out the enemies first that we can see,
Sounds good.
just in case.
yeah,
Sounds good to me.
Oh
Ooh,
dear.
I hear more traps.
Spikes over there.
And hopefully we don't aggro them before we get to them.
Incoming.
Oh, there they come.
Don't step in the trap.
and I can't fight underwater, so
There's a spot to stand.
there is. Oh, I see it. I mean, I see more I can target up there, but I'm not that big of a distance shooter. A lot of traps that cannot be disarmed. Fun! There are little sparkly gem things up there. I wonder if those do anything. Wait. Another one I can't even see. They're so far. Shall we go.
I don't immediately see any more.
Can we go up over here? Can we go up here?
Okay.
They're not messing around with the traps in this place.
Wait, we jumped over that? Should we all do that?
I don't know. Go ahead, walk over it. I don't.
It looks like it should be one of the air jets that shoot you up. I'm gonna test. Feels like it should.
So now we got 2 valves.
Oh. Okay, somebody turn the valve. I'll stay standing here. Turn it. Let's see.
You hear churning water rumbling somewhere deep below you.
Oh.
Did one of these gems change colors?
Yes, it did.
It did?
It's no more St. Patrick's green. It is now orange.
Oh, great.
The one to my right is orange. The one to my left and behind me are green.
Evil.
Shall I go back and turn the other
Did
valve?
the
Yes.
symbol on it change as well?
Does what?
Did the symbol on it change as well?
I think they're all the same.
Oh, no, it
maybe?
changed. Okay.
No.
No, it does
Yeah,
change.
I can see the symbol change,
Yep.
not the color change.
It turns to like connected X
Yeah.
instead of. Gate opened for Sophie. I guess to turn on the jet to jump up there, we're gonna have to find another valve.
Yeah, so we can either go along the path we were or through the gate that just opened. Which we doing?
I wanna
Guessing
jump
through the
up.
gate we just opened.
Yeah, that'll probably, hopefully, take us to the next jumpy thing. I want to go up the air vent. Is that terrible? Let's see, Davidian, you're just hoping for a Marilyn Monroe air grate moment, right? Yeah, well, actually, I am in a pants outfit this time, but I do have, you know, a nice long cloak. I can still do a cute little halfling, you know, bend over. Bow.
Okay, we got skeletons ahead. I don't know if there are any traps yet, so if we want to range them as they come.
I want to burn some skellies.
Alright, step back just in case I didn't detect any traps in here, and that makes me worried.
Just a single skeleton. Alright, air vent should be up. I really should try playing this first person my halfling. See how well I can do.
Yep, look at that.
Whee! It's musical. Bum 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 bum.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, where's this one shoot you? Oh! Whoa! Cool beans! Is there anything over there?
It looks like it's just another way up to the second vent.
Yeah, there are a lot of traps on the ground here, and I was wondering if they're protecting anything. Like, why would we need to come back here? Or is this just to kill us if we fall?
Probably to kill us if we fall.
Or if you just think you're gonna be smart and rush ahead. No, don't do that.
There's this whole area to go along down here.
Another valve way over there.
Alright, you guys got shot over there by this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that looks so funny. You start to move, and then it looks like your body just like absolutely shot at the wall.
Yeah, actually, it looks like the vent down on the ground has turned off.
Oh.
So that's the only way back up.
It did. It didn't even just turn off. It's gone.
No, it's still there.
Oh,
You
is
just
it?
can't see the effect from here, I think.
No, I
I
can't
saw-
see the grate at all.
I can see the grate fine.
Oh, there it
no,
is.
Yep,
It's still going.
All right,
just the
it's
render's too
yep.
far away.
it's still going. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm trying to hold back from running across this, just in case there. Oh,
Where am I going from here? To the right?
ah! Shooting. I hear shooting. What? Do we have to
There
try
was
to?
a blood tide spy.
Do we have to try to jump on that thing and get over there, or?
That's why I'm asking where you want to go. We can make it to the right, I believe. We just got those, spies.
You mean that ledge? Trying to make it to that ledge?
People dropping off the ledge. What the
Yeah,
heck's
well-
going on?
Let's.
Yeah, I do see a valve over there, but how do we get to that? We can't walk across these grate things, can we? I mean, I guess I could try it.
Do you guys see the NPCs over there that keep running off the ledge?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the mobs?
Well, I guess that's what they are. They're people trying to kill us. They just keep going in a loop.
And they keep being where I can't shoot them.
See, I was wondering if we could walk across this ledge and jump on this other... I don't know, though.
Hold on, I'm trying something over here.
I mean, the worst that'll happen is I'll fall in this cage and not be able to get out and die to spikes. I mean,
Yeah, I was wondering about the.
Problem is, it's like the air jets when it kicks me. It's so glitchy that I can't see where I'm landing.
Shall I see if I can walk across here? Doesn't really look like it. Nope.
Alright, this is glitching me out, so I'm gonna assume this is not the way to go.
Did somebody do the valve down here, but under the spikes? With the spikes?
That was the one Sophie did.
The what?
This one? Sophie, is this the one you got? Alright, yep. Alright, well, at least I'm not stuck in here.
How do tall characters crouch?
How do any characters crouch? Holy Wow! That shot me way the heck up here.
Yeah, I had the same thing. It like double shot me up.
And you can't get past?
That's where I was trying to get to. And it's so
I'm-
glitchy. I can't do it.
No, I think it's blocked. Or,
It's invisible.
I mean, there isn't a crouch key in this game, is there? Yeah, I think this is an
You
invisible.
want me to get the valve over here? No one turned it.
Yeah, sure. Valves good. Good valves.
Okay, got this one.
See, this one looks like it'll
That
shoot us
moved
up somewhere.
something way over there.
This looks like it'll shoot us somewhere. I mean, it looks like we're supposed to go there. It's perfectly for you to jump up and hit it, right? Oh, there's something that's clicky over there, too. Wait,
This path is open now.
y'all remember how to hold something and can't we walk across it, or is that only in Secret World? With your hands? If you catch a hold, can you only go up or can you walk along?
Oops, I fell.
Okay, only pull up. Oh! That almost worked.
Yeah, there's a way over there where Darth is. Yeah, it went down when you did the other valve there.
Yeah, there's a ramp up over there. Alright, so what are we doing? We all getting together again somewhere?
Sure. Where are you people? Did you go around this way? I thought I found a way to get over there to that thing that clickies up on the top, but
He's up on the top. Okay, well I didn't see where.
it was on that beam that the pipe that Hikari and I were walking on. We might get up there some other way. That over there
That is a
with the
lot
4 or
green.
5.
yeah. Got to be a different way over there. We probably have to walk on the other.
Well, I like fell, I grabbed it, and then I went to the other side under there and grabbed, and then I didn't go up, I jumped, and I jumped myself down like a
Oh,
doof-
that turny thing. The green wheel?
Yeah,
yeah.
got a whole bunch of things on it, and it's got the air vent that's gonna kick you aside.
Yeah.
Didn't see the gap until it was too late.
Oh! Oh, I'm at another one. With 5 green things and 5 air jets. But they're all off. This is hilarious.
Okay, so you probably gotta turn the one to turn the other, those 5 jets on.
Or do we have to turn other valves to turn each of those to orange?
I think.
Yeah,
what
I say turn
Sophie
it.
said, just go ahead and turn it.
Yeah, turn it. Yep,
Oh, it's a toggle.
and it did. It corresponds with these over here. So the first one, I'll experiment where it goes. It goes. Whoa! Hi. Back to the wheel. Came to the wheel. Oh, that didn't even shoot me. There we go.
Oh, it's like a circle. Cool.
All right. Spin it again, Sophie. All right, where's this one go? Oh, I ricocheted off of something. Okay. Let me try that again.
Either one of them is the correct way, or
Oh!
there's something we gotta open up out there.
Yep, I just ricocheted off of a lot of stuff. Alright.
Maybe that. Did we ever turn that valve that's way over here?
Way over where?
The one that's on the wall towards where we came in?
Yeah, Lurkin got it, he said.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like use north, south, east, west because I can't tell which way people are saying when
Oh.
they say over here.
Fiddle faddle. So turn it back to the... So does this mean we need to leave somebody there?
You don't have to because it sends you there every time. 'Cause it can be done solo, but probably best to just have Sophie turn it one at a time.
So what are we doing at this point?
I think I found a roundabout way. No, I didn't. I'm still under it.
Oh, we're trying to get up to those. Does the wheel control which one of those is?
Yes. And it corresponds, so that second one, wasn't it? Come on, go up. There we go. So the one farthest to the right matches the one, if you turn, farthest to the left. So it's actually in the same position if you don't move, but if you turn and face it. Yeah. All right, Sophie, can you turn it back to the first one? All right. That one goes right to... Whoa. Nope, I ended up ricocheting off of a bunch of walls again. The first time was so easy. Now I'm failing. Failing.
All right, the first one sent me to a platform up here.
Really, the first one sends me to the platform with the jets. It actually shot me right back to the original jet. You went somewhere else?
Well, if you can you see where I am?
Oh, what the? Oh,
It's like people up here shooting.
I see Darth. All right. Oh, I made it up here. Darn it, my fireball won't do anything until I... Oh, someone else is shooting.
Yeah. More.
Oh my goodness. You guys, and then there's... then there's 10.
There is a lot of action suddenly.
Oh, more.
Yeah, you might as well come with us, Sophie. I mean, we can always go back.
Yeah. We'll just do this together. Do you see that door over here? Here's a valve. Oh, wait, they all reset. They're all orange now. What happened?
Where are you?
Right here. That wall right there had 2 orange on the top, 1 orange on the bottom, the rest were green.
It's really annoying because I can't see the color changing and I can't see the symbols from here. So
I know, I can't. They look like they're all the same symbol. Well, should I turn this valve and see if something happens?
Sure.
bye.
Oh, that's a big monster you're over there by yourself with.
No, I'm not. Oh, I missed that. Okay. I'll come back.
He's healing it.
It is taking 0 something. Fire, maybe.
Remnants here.
Oh, crud.
Okay, we all going over there.
There's a valve up here.
I'm way down at the bottom.
Yeah, Darth and I are on our way back. Hopefully.
The valve looks like it turns off that one. I can't be sure, I just see where the pipes are going.
Dang it, fell through the hole in the pipe. Urgh.
I think we all need to be here before we go any further.
Yeah, I can't quite tell where this one's going. It looks like the pipe goes all the way down the other room.
Yeah, it heads off into that nest of pipes across the way. Which
Huh.
there is a green thing above the doorway over there.
There was a mysterious remnants there by the... Oh, so you guys actually want to go over there?
Well, there's a valve over here too.
It might be changing the gem over the door across the way.
Should we hit it?
Yeah, I like I say, I think we should all be here just in case. But
Sorry for jumping out of here, but I wasn't sure I would survive that onslaught.
Okay, so are we? Who?
We're waiting for Darth.
Where's Dark?
I hate jumping puzzles. I'll get there when I get there.
Okay, I was just doing a head count.
No, no rush, no worries, Darth. It's just, yeah, it was head count. We're all green except for Sophie, so it's like, wait, who's not here? The thicker green haired one.
There he
You just
is.
called Darth thick.
I did. Rawr. Always a good sign when your rogue runs very far away before giving you a verbal thumbs up.
alright.
Okay.
I think we're all here now.
Okay.
All right, someone watch the colors of those gems.
I'm watching it.
I'm like, did they reset? Because it was so weird to have.
Nothing.
Were they only showing when I was close on a different area?
I didn't see anything change as far as colors.
So this did nothing.
Well, it didn't change that door over there anyway.
Well, I wish
Something moved, I heard it.
I could show you guys clip back on the stream. Because it was. That's how I noticed it. They were part green, part orange.
there other
can
valves
fly
over
over
here
Going
we
back to us?
missed?
What's going on?
Yeah, this is probably all we needed from here.
Oh, gate opened.
The gate to the.
Oh, back here.
And there's a person.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, they all started green.
Alright, not touching this valve over here until we talk to that person, maybe.
You hear a prisoner's voice calling for help.
Help me! Help me!
Oh, so they turned off as we killed the skeletons?
Oh. They turned orange as we killed them off. Okay.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have noticed that at all.
Well, it tripped me out that they were mostly green and then suddenly.
Yeah, a lot of times I like how they do the colors along with symbols.
But that's
But
too far
even
away.
Distance, yeah, and the similarities in the color to my eyes, this is not a good one.
The symbols are not extremely different either.
Yeah, I could tell them when I'm like right up against it, but not from across a room.
All right.
Yeah, I had to like stand right on top of it to tell the difference.
I'm gonna talk. How did you get taken prisoner?
I was beginning to think I was going to die in this pit. Yeah, because we were all standing over there trying to figure out what to do.
I'm like, yeah, how did you get back here? A bunch of pirates jumped out of the bushes and dragged me down, asking me all sorts of questions about the house and the tower.
Plorax runs off across the bridge and disappears in the pit.
The pit of despair. Oh, wait, there are 3 other prisoners to find?
At least. This game has a habit of once you rescue the 3, it'll be okay, rescue 5 more.
Okay, so we're done. Oh, look, there's a valve.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We wouldn't turn that one until we talked to the guy over there.
All right, I'm gonna turn. Purple.
That's different.
And it's over here. Purple's over here.
Okay.
With, looks like whiskers. Some guy with... It's a little Fu Manchu kind of mustache. All right, why am I going ahead? Bad, bad. I'm not the thief here. Yay! Did you see how I backed up before I ran into that? Aren't you proud of me?
You hear someone timidly asking for help.
Help, help! Help, help! Please, somebody help!
Pretty convincing.
Wait there a second.
I do like the... Whoops. That wasn't the spell I meant, but,
Okay, stay there.
freaky reflex. Oh,
Something
crap, wrong
happened.
spell.
I like how I can tell what we avoided by what kind of parts I get. Like that's where electrical trap parts.
There's a lever on the wall there.
Yeah, I'm just making sure there's no more enemies or traps before we get to it. Okay. Oh, a lever and a gem.
Orange.
Another prisoner.
How did you end up here? On to fair trades and a bunch of suspicious looking characters crawling right out of the sewer. Tied me up, took me down here, and kept asking me questions about the house. I don't know anything. I was just going shopping.
Vasimus stalks off into the shadows, disappearing down the tunnel the way you came.
So that was an orange. Oh, all it does is show the orange on the top here. Okay. I wasn't seeing it since it was... I didn't look up.
Yeah, it's kind of half hidden by the arch.
Fast flowing sewer water. So,
Undead, I actually got the turn.
hey, can those things be burned?
Their air.
They burn.
Look at the bones.
This bit is not fun without a rogue. Oh. We love you, Tannic. Oh, yes, we do.
I've got a problem.
Can you not get to it?
It says the control panel is blocked. It's right here. Oh, there you go. Also, don't no one other than Sophie run around me. I'm assuming Sophie knows where stuff is, so
Yeah. Follow Sophie in dungeons. Don't follow Sophie. So shall we climb up? I'm willing to climb. It's the climb. The little leprechauns will go first.
Let Lurk and scope it out.
Bunch of
some
skellies back
skeletons.
there. Yep. I shall come and fireball.
yeah, don't go beyond here just in case there are traps. We'll just see what we can range.
Oh, I was gonna wait till everybody got up, you know. Oh, they're too far. I can't range that far.
No
I
problem.
can.
Our rangers
Alright, is
all
there anything with... No, okay, that's the ceiling.
rangers like it's in the name. Ha 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 ha.
Just up to the left is a critter.
There's a door right to the right.
Okay, get the archer.
I'm too short. My spells weren't getting to him.
So I was standing there, I was like, I'm being bait. You shoot him.
I was shooting, and all my level of sight could only hit the top of the stairs.
So you gotta shoot and jump. Or jump and shoot.
So are we going in this door on the right?
Yes, we are. I just wanted to see if there are any traps in this little section. Alright, there are more enemies up to the left up there. Like in that little alcove. We can check this out first if you want.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to jump and shoot. Ready to jump and shoot. Wait. Are we not opening this up?
I'm getting rid of the enemies first.
Anemones. Getting rid of the anemones. Jumpy shoot. Jumpy shoot. Nothing to shoot. Just a lever.
Ooh, that also started some jets behind us.
It's got a little tiny bit of purple down here.
Ooh,
So-
chest over there.
Shoot us to the other side, yeah.
Do we want to go to the other side?
Well, let's do everything over here first, right?
Did someone pull the lever?
I did.
Do we know what it did?
I think it turned the jet off. Did it turn the jet off? Where'd the jet go?
Oh, yeah, they got turned off.
Let me turn it again. Oh, it looks like it just
Yes.
temporarily moves, and then it goes right back.
So someone has to. Well, they're still going.
Yeah, it goes for a little bit, and then it flops back over, and you have to return it again.
So each pull toggles the jets, it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't look like the way to go, right? I mean, shouldn't we?
There's a chest over there.
Right. Do we want to get the chest and then go finish the adventure? Do we think there's more adventure on that side?
I think there's the other idea of seeing what's on this side first.
Okay.
Unless we think that side's small.
I mean, I literally don't see anything over there except
I-
the chest.
I thought that side would be small just to go get the chest. Just a small bonus area. All right.
And of course, it glitched me out again.
Yeah, it didn't go straight.
Oh,
Oh.
it bounced me into somebody
Oh,
and knocked me
glitchiness.
straight back. All right, I'm here.
You know, I'd like these puzzles if not for the fact that it's just like
Except
It's like I grab the edge for a second, but then I fall off.
so glitchy.
that took me a bit, and I had to run around a corner, climb up pipes.
I was past the air jet that time, and it still grabbed and shot me.
Well, I'm up next to Sophie, but
Sophie and I went at the same time, and I like hit Sophie and ricocheted back. I was halfway across and ricocheted back. It was crazy.
I was in there and I bounced out. Alright, I'm getting that stupid chest.
Hello, cat ears. Well, this actually is an AQ3D, and so we discussed that more when we stream that game. But on another note, I have no idea. Oh, you're talking about the mop helm. I'm like, I don't think my head's in there.
Did I
Yeah.
make it? Where am I?
Now climb. Or
Get
jump
sh-
with your fancy jump.
Okay. Yay!
That's all right, cat ears. Tune in tomorrow during the AQ3D stream, and there will probably be helms then.
is everybody here?
No, I'm still trying to get over there.
Okie dokie.
Just pick one or the other. Don't try to hit both of them at the same time.
Yeah, I did the one in front of the stairs and let it shoot me over to that corner and then jumped over here. Just go in front of one or the other. Don't jump in the middle.
Oh yeah, go to that one. Stay there.
What?
Ow!
What?
What just happened?
How did...
I tend to get shot over and I'll catch the edge there for just a second, then I fall.
We just saw you fall. Like, You didn't shoot anywhere.
You didn't
just
shoot anywhere. You just dropped to the ground.
Yeah, I landed on a pipe.
I just stood directly in front. I mean, even with the stairs in my way, and it shot me across over the stairs. Without Rogue, every jet jump and ladder climb is through the lightning bolts. Oh, man. Yeah, I was worried that the ladder might get in the way, but... Did I just see Hikari ricochet off of something?
Yeah, it's like I go to one spot, and then it just teleports me somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I say it's glitchy, because it doesn't. It's like I just blink from one place to another.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm like on the thing, and then I fall. Interesting.
Where did I end up?
I think I saw you shot all the way... Did you go through
Yeah,
the
you're-
wall? Oh, yeah, all you have to do is...
You should be able to jump.
Yeah, just jump into this cubby now. Alright, did Hikari make it back too?
Yep.
Yay! We're here!
Wow, we all here?
Yay! Hail, the gang's all here.
Yeah, it seems like you have to totally have your hands off of any movement, like your mouse or keys or whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you move it all while you're being shot across, then you fall or whatever.
Man, can you imagine? Okay, so the chest was locked. If you're doing this without a rogue, and you gotta go through all that lightning, can you imagine getting over here and finding you can't open the chest?
Bard material for Sophie. Hey, would you use a venomous heavy pick of death, Darth?
Nope.
A one-handed deadly heavy pick? Nope.
Nope.
What? Just because he's a dwarf, he has to use a pick? Huh?
No, I remember him saying him using one-handed instead of
Stereotypes.
two. Since it was a one-handed, I thought I'd offer it. This time it stayed on for good. I find it weird. I can turn it off so people don't get shot.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
already off. Don't
turned
turn on.
on as
Just-
soon as we opened the secret door, and when you flipped the switch, it turned it off.
But then I had to flip it again to turn it on again.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you can go, yeah.
Alright, we're all here.
We're here, we're good, let's go forth. Go forth in adventure, my friends. Sophie,
You hear a prisoner's voice calling out to you.
how far through this thing are we? Wait, only a third?
Uh-oh.
I mean, we've only gotten one chest.
Alright, how reckless do we want to be?
I was gonna say, I don't think I could do another, 2 hours to get the next 2/3 done.
There's a valve.
And a lever.
All valve.
They're all orange currently.
There's the prisoner.
Okay, talkie talk.
How did you end up here? Curious. A bunch of troglodytes. Wrong turn somewhere and we're under attack by pirates. You're safe, yep.
Erenil runs down the tunnel, back to the ladder, and disappears from sight.
Alright, time to swatch the lava.
And door?
Valve thing with a chest.
The valve opened the... Oh no, I guess we didn't do it.
New valve, new chest. You know, I was not gonna say anything, but I was thinking that after all that jumping over there, if that chest was a mimic.
Incoming.
Shrines is... The Shriners are here. I hear something.
As I say, I don't know what that is, but I hear it.
Skittering. Electricity. Hey, can I shoot
The
through
metal
here?
grates below spark with electricity. Touching them would be unpleasant.
The floor is not lava. The floor is electricity. Well, let's get rid of this person. My magic missiles can get there, that's nice. Yeah, if my magic missiles can't get there. You know, I'm so tiny, I should be able to go between these.
MJ, did you see Sophie saying just use the shrine?
Oh. I mean, I...
Probably means we're not coming back here.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
really used much of anything, but...
Yeah, but you've used enough. I've only used like 3%. But...
Yeah, those fireballs take a little bit.
All right, so I'm guessing we're jumping down to this first platform here, right?
But I don't see that the platform goes anywhere is what I'm worried about.
Well, I'm hoping.
Oh
that
yeah,
when I
there's
get-
along the edge, that maybe that stone along the edge will work. Maybe.
Oh, Sophie says resist energy electric.
Ah! I shall give you all something.
Say when.
When everyone should have it.
Ooh, that went from 22 to 52. Nice.
I guess there's no way to turn this off.
Not around here, likely.
It's okay, I'm sure we've all done our share of hug the wall.
Oh. Look at that lovely jump.
Lost archer.
Enemies.
And a named.
Oh!
Where'd the other guy go up there?
I killed one up above.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
there's still a red name up there.
Well, there were at
You
least two
hear
up
a
above. I got
fell
one. I didn't know where the
voice
other one went.
whispering orders in the still air, followed by the clattering.
Oh,
of
you guys getting
obedient
brave going
bones.
ahead.
There he is.
As the necromancer falls to the ground, you hear frantic footsteps and the grinding of metal gears and chains.
Is everyone else slow, or is there some? Did I just do something? What happened?
You-
No, it's slow.
Neo characters can't wade. Not a skill we have.
Are we going up the ladder? Or are we running up the water?
I was gonna check out this first.
It's very purpley.
Chest. And enemies. Let's get them first.
Where? Oh, that
Yeah.
way. Ah!
This was the wrong night to pull guard duty.
Clicky.
Oh, chest.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one that,
No liver.
Racers of Dodge 4. Anyone? Anyone? Yeah, Toaster. You have to wonder how the escapees get past jumping puzzles on their way out. They just fall to the ground.
I still have one negative level.
I can fix that.
Yeah, was the levered?
I didn't lever. I'll lever.
I can find the right spell.
You hear a metal portcullis slide open in the distance.
In the
Yeah.
distance.
Do we want to go back and check the other route or go ahead here? I know we're in a time crunch.
I think the other route is just back down.
Okay.
I think it's a quick way back down.
Iron Defenders. Well, just so you know, with the time crunch, when I ask, what direction we're going, I will go whatever the first person says. A big long ladder over here.
There were crates over in that gated area.
Yeah, what about over there?
Lit path and a not lit path. And a valve. Oh, no, it's not an actual valve.
Well, this is an actual valve over here.
Oh, there's a green gem up that ladder.
Alright. Pulling the valve.
Yep, that changed this up here. I wonder if that's a prisoner. Let me go check.
Yeah, over on the other side. Do we think there's a prisoner over there?
I think there's a, what is that? Is that a gargoyle?
And a valve with purple gem here. Okay.
You hear a woman's voice asking for help up above.
Yep, I found another prisoner. Do you want me to just rescue her?
Yeah, then
do
read
you
read how she got there, just because I'm curious.
Oh, there's a chest too, so.
Oh,
probably
never
wanna come up
mind.
here.
Well, when Hikari talks, we'll see it in chat anyway.
Oh, Dennis is in danger. Pirate is captured again. Large scale attack.
Kaylan deftly climbs her way out of the sewer, pausing once to look back and wave her thanks.
Hey, one of them thanked us. Long sword of feeding 10. Alright, they're all saved.
That was a lot of stuff.
Wait, do you guys see over there? There are two
Oh, yeah.
valves.
Goodness me. There's the valve with the green gem.
Oh
Sophie's got
no!
that.
I fell. I'm curious to
Turned
run over
on.
on that other side over there. Should I go check it out real quick? Don't mind me, I'm gonna go peek over here. Oh, that's just... Alright.
Any reason to go over there?
Doesn't look like it. There's no way through.
Resist energy or energy, electric, and fire.
Can I do 2 on people?
Oh my, okay, so it's... You know, okay, the glitchiness of the air jets does not give me confidence this is going to go like any of us want.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm getting back to y'all. At least I'm trying to get sort of back to y'all. Okay. Is that where we're trying to jump to?
Yeah, because the air jet's over on that platform up there.
That didn't work.
Shooting
Jump to
us
one
up
of the
through.
little ones first. The closer ones.
Well, I tried that and I dropped too, so... Okay. I'll go for the middle one now. The first one and the third one didn't work, so I'll try for the middle one.
And jump to it at an angle as opposed to straight on. It's easier to land. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I've got the electric, I guess.
The electric boogaloo. Well, I'm gonna give everybody refresh.
Yeah, give people fire. I'll give them electric.
Oh, you have electric? Okay, I'll give him fire.
I have everything, but for whatever reason, it's not casting the fire.
Maybe hers was better or something. I don't know.
Mine did go up like
No,
30
it's
points,
saying no
right?
meta magics.
One's resist energy and one's protection from.
Oh, so they're different spells?
I was just having problems with the meta magic thing. It wasn't working.
And I think one of them does a general resist and the other gives you a certain amount of points that it can absorb.
Can we
if you
stack 'em?
correct me
Yeah,
if I'm wrong on
mine's
that one.
only 12 per, or 1 per level or something like that.
Yes, they stack, so I'll go ahead and give everyone as well.
Yeah, say when. I'll go up there and be the guinea pig and see how I die.
Look, you're half standing in the air, MJ.
I think we're all half standing in the air. I know my feet aren't touching the pipe.
Alright,
She's like off to the side of the pipe.
I'm good. I'm done. When, whatever.
Bye, nice
everybody's got 'em.
seeing you.
Fire and brimstone assail your nostrils as elementals appear in the pit. They won't let you pass without a fight.
Oh, I think I was supposed to land up there and I landed here. Oh, Darth goes over. I don't know what I'm hanging on to here.
Wow, where did I go? Where am I? And how do I get back?
So I'm kind of wondering, like, where were we supposed to go over these pipes somehow? Because other than the electric floor to our left, I don't see a way past this. Are we in the right spot, Sophie?
Yeah, it looks like we just have to run for it.
Uh,
And this floor is constantly electric, right? There's no safe place to stand.
I'm trying to get on that
good.
pipe, apparently.
Yeah, like, possibly you could get up there, but I
Ugh.
think maybe our feather fall is messing it up.
Well, I certainly don't want to try this without Featherfall.
No. I think we just run for it before our protection runs out.
Whoa! Run for it. Alright, running.
Run, Forrest, run.
Heal the heck out of Lurkin.
What
Hey,
happened?
something kicked me off. What the
What?
heck?
Over there! Elemental! Crud!
Did somebody...
Big elemental dude! And I can't fight him with fire, I'm pretty sure. Should I turn the knob? Just in case?
I don't know. Go for it.
I'm turning the knob.
The last of elementals perishes, and you hear a fresh gust of air escaping the pipes near the
Okay,
ceiling hatch.
That turned one, and there's another one over here.
Alright.
Watch out, we got more jets.
The pipe sprung leaks when the...
Okay, there's one more green valve over there, and that should turn the last.
Wait, you should turn this one, right?
Yeah, turn that one.
Careful, there's jets there.
Well, there were. They seem to have stopped. And they started over here.
Alright, well we
Yeah,
turned
oh,
off
we've already
all
got 'em.
those, so now we can go forward.
We just gotta watch for the timed ones here that...
We'll make life miserable.
Okay, so they're alternating.
Except then.
Okay. That'll be interesting.
Alright. After they alternate, There's a break, long break, and then all, and then a break.
Yeah, that's bad.
Aha! I ran the second all of them
Wait, wait, wait.
went.
Do we have to make it over to those boxes?
There's a vent here that shoots us up.
Oh, I see. Run over here. Position, heal thyself.
Yeah, when they all
Nope.
went.
I'm gone. Have a good one.
Oh no.
I can maybe res you. Where are you?
I am right. I almost made it to the boxes.
Oh crud. Oh crud.
Might be able to get you.
Nope. Oh wow. Where did I go?
Just right below us.
Oh.
Run.
I wasn't paying attention and ricocheted off.
You should have waited until I was up here.
Okay, let's try that again and I'll heal you right after.
No, just res me up here. There we go.
Oh no! Apparently my resist went off and I died at the boxes.
Where's MJ?
I'm down at the boxes across from the electric. The buffs went down like right as I was going across. That was dumb of me. I should have just.
Oh, I'm going down.
Yeah. Where we walked across the pipes.
I don't have enough health to make it over. I can.
Do you have any potions?
Yeah, I was gonna say I can heal up with some potions, but
Say, Hikari, if you walk across these pipes back, if you made it back, you could res me right here at the boxes.
I don't know where you are. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Just hold on one second.
Careful, there's an ice method above us.
So my attempts to describe weren't very good. The boxes we jumped on to go on these pipes that we run across where we all are right now. Like, I don't think you can see my ghost, but my ghost is jumping up and
Yeah,
down.
I see you on the map. I'm just trying to figure positionally, like, vertically or whatever. Okay, I see where you are, sort of.
I'm basically on the same level as you
I
guys.
see her in that corner across
Yeah.
to the right.
Or my body is one level down. Sophie has brought my soul stone. But what about Lurkin? Can we get Lurkin? I need to go back and cast on Lurkin, don't I?
Not sure where Lurkin
It-
is.
I went all the way back to the bottom. It's glitching out. I can't even take the air jet back up anymore.
Oh no.
Yikes.
It is just glitching me the heck out. I mean, my screen just goes all kaleidoscopic.
Okay, MJ, move away from the jets.
I'm standing on.
Okay, not on my screen. Okay.
Oh, on my screen, I'm standing on cat.
Yeah, I can't take this jet anymore. I don't know why.
Wait, can't Sophie? Didn't Sophie say something about portaling? Can't Sophie portal someone here?
The heck is you, a mesmer?
I thought that was if we had a res outside the dungeon, he could bring us to us.
A dimension door. No, I thought it was just if we fell.
Yeah, I
Oh.
am completely bugged. I can't take this air jet. It's not doing anything anymore.
Can you leave from anywhere and then re-enter at the beginning and...
Use a recall.
I mean, is that worth it? It does do that. You've left and come back penalty that we all did once, but
At this point, we've also been in here for 2 hours. How far through it are we?
how? I don't know.
'Cause I like the idea of puzzles, but these glitches are enraging.
3/4 of the way through.
Yeah, I think if we just go, you know, enter back in, hopefully we can get this done quickly.
It's like, I don't think I can make it across this floor, though.
No, recall and Sophie can dimension door you back. Yeah, let's proceed on, and then we'll get to somewhere safe to dimension door you.
Yeah, this probably isn't the best place to do that.
So take this jet of air up. Is that it?
I tried. I failed when I did. Oh, yep, take my keys off of everything. Don't touch anything. I refreshed everybody's electricity.
Yeah, if you touch any mouse button or any directional button, it messes you up.
Yeah, my health, apparently I didn't save or something. Cat, where you going?
I couldn't see where you just went.
The box is here in the middle. Uh-oh, can you make it? No. Cat did not make
Sorry,
it.
I thought I was on a non-electrified spot. It looks like I should be on a non-electrified spot.
Alright, I got back up. Kinda.
I see electric going on it from where I'm at. Somebody with
I
more
can
health able to go get her?
to you and res you. Just hold on.
Oh, there's a ladder there too.
Not too far away.
What if you go to that pipe right under because there's a ladder there?
Try it. Accept it as soon as possible.
I did, and I think I died immediately again.
I saw
Yeah,
party member.
I've got to
Mylar.
heal you right afterward. I've got to heal you the second you come alive, so that's the problem.
Okay.
Well, again, like, if you can move your ghost to a spot that's not electric,
Yeah, move your ghost. Your ghost
yes,
is where you
stand
res.
where it's not electric before you take the res.
Run to the box, climb up the box, and run over to where we are. That's how I got res. Where I got resed at.
Okay, I'm on the pipe behind Thursday at the moment. The box went away right away. I saw the
You're
res
probably
pop
too
up and then
far
it went
from
away
your-
before I could click it.
You're probably
Shouldn't
too
do
far
that.
from your stone. Stand where I am.
Okay, I'm right on top of you.
Well, it's where your stone is. There you go.
And I am almost out of magic, so.
Let's get up here and see if we can. Oh wait, we're not dimension dooring Lurkin.
No, he made it.
Well, I tried getting across that pipe again, and now I'm stuck going, trying to figure out how to get across the floor where I died.
Yeah.
If I had a jump buff, I might be able to get back up on the pipe.
Yeah, I'd have to go. He has to get electric buffs to be able to try to get over that.
Well, we're at the res shrines over here, so it might be best for just have Sophie. They can dimension door you back. This is really good because I need more magic.
There are 2 levels of electric floors to run over.
Yeah, the shrine right here. So
I got a jump, so I made it up.
Nice. But how's he gonna make it
I
across
knew I
the
kept
electric
that
floors?
belt for a reason.
let me heal everyone before I rest. Hold on. Or I guess resting.
Yeah, I'm just
restores health.
resting to heal up and take the death thing off, hopefully.
But how's Tannic gonna get across this other electric? I mean, I almost died with buffs trying to get to that box.
Does anybody still have like negative levels or anything?
Wait, where do we see
No,
that?
the shrine took mine away.
Just above your character portrait.
No, I just have action points to spend.
So are we gonna dimension door lurking here, or?
No, he's inside the instance, so. It only works if they're outside the instance, correct? So, I want to understand this. Did you make it past the first floor of electric grates?
I can't get across the pipes. And I'm almost dead again, and I'm out of healing. So
I think it's probably best to just exit so we can dimension door you to where we are.
Okay,
So you
I've never ever done that. I'm just gonna trust you. I'm recalling. Is that what I'm doing?
Yes.
yes.
I've never done it
Fine,
either. I didn't.
recalling. Done.
My understanding is you recall and then you re-enter and then Sophie can bring you to us.
Okay. I just like with the amount of glitches that I'm experiencing, I
that's why we're
don't
trying
know
to-
that this is going to work for me though.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to get you past all the glitches. Hopefully.
I've been glitching from the start.
Sophie
This
says,
is what I'm saying. Like the air jets have glitched me 100% of the time. I've
It-
just been lucky that I get through it all.
Sophie says it should create a glowing doorway near the entrance once you enter.
Okay, I'm back in.
All right, Sophie. Oh, well, that's glowy. Wow.
There's nothing here.
Do you have to
Is
go?
it maybe farther in?
Do you have to go through the door to make it, Sophie? I mean, I see a door here. On the inside or outside, Sophie? It's on the inside, right? You cast it and it put a door in front of us.
Okay, should I be seeing the door now? Yes or no?
The one
It
here
looks like
disappeared.
it went away.
Nothing appeared here. Do I have to go farther in? Is there a specific place it appears? Alright, I'm not seeing anything in chat.
I'm waiting for Sophie to answer. I have no idea.
I didn't think it was ever, that's why I was saying I've never done this. I didn't ever think it was two-way. I just thought it brought you back to the entrance.
Oh.
So now I'm really back. Okay. Keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
that's
there's
what the
no way
captain
for me to
said.
get back now. I'm just keep going.
You still get credit though if you're in the dungeon, right?
Oh, I already lost because I left.
But you should still get. We remember the one where we went out and came back in.
I don't know.
We still got credit.
All right, just keep going.
Yeah, we'll just have to push through, and if we make it, we make it. If we don't,
Yeah, I'm sorry you lost your rogue, but it's like, yeah, no, I don't. Like I said, there's so many glitches. I'm mad at the dungeon now. I've been mad at jumping puzzles before when I had to figure it out. But it's different when it's the game that's glitching.
Yeah,
not
when the
me.
mechanics aren't working right.
yeah,
Like when Costa Magic is messed up. Yeah. And you can't jump because of... Oh. That was...
Because jumping in that game is hella janky.
Yeah.
That was better than this because at least I knew how it was reacting to things, and sometimes when you hit jump it wouldn't jump, but this I've got no control whatsoever. I hit the air jet and like my screen just goes wonky for a minute and I land where I land.
yeah. I was having the same problem.
I'm assuming there's a trap here. I feel like there's a trap here.
Yeah, so sorry about the whole trap thing, but I'm gonna try and see if I can get back up. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't think... You can't get across the electrified floors without a buff. You can't. I was buffed and I almost died.
Okay, Darth, head for it.
Yep, Darth.
One always lies. One always.
2 valves.
Can't possibly be a lie. It's logically impossible to be either. Oh, and because you're ugly. I didn't lie once. Once I get you to say the truth all the time. That's an ugly lie. How dare you? Everyone else stay back. Okay, I'm coming back. All right.
Oh, I pulling the valve?
Yeah, your meat shield.
No, it's because when they were done arguing...
Okay, they're dead.
Now, use the valves, right? Or
One valve, 2 valves. At this point, Sophie, if you know an answer, does it matter? If there's a right and a wrong answer, just give us the right answer. Okay, it's random. Choose the right. There you go. Oh.
Look like a bunch of grates closed ahead.
Like the right one.
Nobody touched the other one now. Okay. Made for solid floor. That's good. Darth, you've got to be face lead. The man with all the hit points gets to find all the traps. Hey, perform 9 Ring of Resonance for performing. I think that's something Sophie would do, right?
I would just give it to them, and if they take it or sell it.
Ah, yeah.
The sunlight at the end of the tunnel shows you have reached the end of your journey. You have found the far end of the Blood Road.
Yay!
So we're done. Should we go back and join Lurkin? I want to go through the
Is
dimension door.
Is this the tunnel? Oh, it doesn't matter though.
Oh, I didn't take the dimension door. So I guess I'm going out the tunnel. Oh!
Where did it bring us?
Well, I assume we're going to the end of the Blood Road.
Right, which is... I'm not
Somewhere.
sure where. Where are
We
we?
took
at
the
the
door,
main-
so we're back at the entrance.
We're at the harbor.
I was gonna take the door too, but I turned around to look at the exit and then boof, it was gone. It seemed... Oh, maybe because Sophie went through? Because the last one
Probably.
stayed up a lot longer than that.
Yeah, probably once they go through it,
It closes.
closes.
Next time, Sophie, you gotta be last one through.
We'll just run our way back to the airship.
Do you know your way to that? I see it
Thank you.
right there. Okay.
I can point in that general direction and get lost.
I didn't look at the XP we got from it. I didn't even look. I just left. Yeah, you're almost on top of the airship thing. Wait, what? How did Lurkin die?
By trying to go back through. I got all the way back to where I was, and that stupid air jet just shot me directly onto the electric floor.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Oh wait. Are we in Deneth or Berlin?
Oh, wait.
We want to
Yeah.
come to Denith.
And went to the wrong one.
Alright, so I apologize. I thought the air jets would be fun, but they are just an unholy terror.
I thought
Yeah, we-
that they would be most fun for you, but that apparently was wrong.
Yeah, they were
because Yeah.
They were less temperamental if you like. As soon as you got in front of the jet, you let go of everything.
I
Hands
tried
off the
that, and
keyboard,
that's
but
when it
even
shot
then
me
it
into the
doesn't
floor
work.
and killed me instantly.
Yeah, even then it doesn't work every single time.
It's only a little more likely to work that way. That's crazy.
But yeah, that's a really buggy mission.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, nothing for you
Not
to
your fault.
apologize for. I mean, we were
No,
looking
no,
at...
I was one of the ones that advocated for doing it because I thought it'd be fun.
No,
Even
I...
if we like had a lot of deaths to traps and stuff like that, I didn't think we were going to have deaths to just the general glitchy mechanics.
I'm here. I probably skewed the glitchy factor. Sorry. But now, see, this is a good reason why this is not in the main quest thing, but more of a standalone. Because can you imagine if people had to be forced into doing this in like a quest line? I think there would be many, many unhappy people. Sophie, don't worry about it. I mean, we couldn't have gotten him there unless I jumped all the way back and gave him resistances anyway, and my jumping back probably would have killed me, and then
Well, the thing is, like, if the air jets worked properly, I wouldn't need the resistances because it did glitch me up onto the top of the pipes one time, and I was able to bypass that first electric floor entirely.
the second
And if
one
it
I
did
didn't
that,
see a way
if it
through.
did that consistently, it'd be fine.
Everybody needs to make sure to go repair their gear at some point.
Oh gosh, yes.
Very true, yeah.
Well, we did it, and we got out, and it's might be lucky that we've got a couple more weeks before we before we jump in here again. Sometimes you might just need a little breather. Sophie, in happier news with this weekend's 25% boost to Guild Renown, I reckon I can hand in a bunch of sagas and sagas and get us to guild level 40 for a shiny, bigger airship next stream. Ooh, that would be something to show off. Be like, come look at our cool special big ship. But it is super late, and MJ had a hard time yesterday with the long stream, so she is going to call the curtains. Curtains are dropping. Thank you to my group for going through this. I mean, I was curious about doing it. I wanted to do it too. I didn't think that I would survive well or often necessarily, but it was an experience, and I'm not sure if it's one I'll repeat, but we did do it once. Thank you to all of you viewers out there who came and did this with us and cheered us on and all that good stuff, because we appreciate that so much. And for everyone who supports us here at OPTV and MassivelyOP.com, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whether you're chatting with us here or chatting with us on the site, there's a link, you can do that. Please let us know whether you would or would not do that dungeon. I want to hear your opinions. Now that you've seen it, would you or would you not do that dungeon? Let us know at the stream post there. And of course, you can use that to check out the stream team calendar, and that will give you almost a week's worth of what's going on. Thank you again, everybody. You are what keeps us going, keeps us writing, keeps us streaming, and we appreciate it greatly. So I hope you all have a fantastic night, and I look forward to seeing you all this weekend. So take care and be safe. And don't melt. I mean, today was 70. Tomorrow's going to be 30 again, but today was 70. Who knows? Don't be a snowman either.